This is my video for the Salado Multigun match, PCC edition, held September 13th, 2025. With the legalization of forced reset triggers, Submachine Gun Division has been implemented that allows the use of actual registered full auto firearms or guns with forced reset triggers. The downside of this division is that the entire stage must be shot on full auto or forced reset mode. Legal disclaimer, I am competing with a KE Arms Full Auto KP9 post-dealer sample. These firearms are only available for sale to law enforcement and government agencies or qualifying FFLs with an agency demonstration request letter. I am using this firearm in an official capacity as Director of KE Arms to demonstrate to potential government and law enforcement customers what the effectiveness of this particular firearm would be and its durability and longevity. The stage begins with a series of 4 paper targets, easy to pull 3-round bursts on these. This particular gun features a maximum defense bearing delayed buffer and a unrivaled muzzle brake. Both of these features combined help the gun stay easily on target through full auto sequences. There's a cluster of popper targets here. I try to get down in one continuous burst. Leave one standing, have to reload to engage that. Coming up into the truck here, there are 3 paper targets I have to engage. Now I'm going to reload before engaging 6 steel targets at about 60 to 70 yards. This is where the downside of the rules requiring full auto for the entire stage become apparent. Every one of these targets I'm sending a minimum of 3 rounds at, and if I miss, it's just that much more costly. I am second in Submachine Gun Division on the stage with 70.38% of the winner's score. Begin this stage by taking out a cluster of poppers with 1 continuous burst. Reload. Now I'm going to begin trying to do 3-round bursts on the paper targets. The white target there is a no-shoot. Easy to knock down the plate rack here. 2 more paper targets. Reload. Now I'm going to have a total of 12 targets at about 60 to 70 yards that require 1 hit each. And this is again where the use of ammunition is not effective versus the result. Generally don't like to use full auto fire outside of, say, 25 to 35 yards with this setup, because I'm sending 3 rounds to get the 1 required hit on those 60 to 70 yard targets. I would prefer to switch back to semi-auto to make those single hits required. I do have a 50-yard zero on this gun, so I do have to hold slightly high to make the hits on these targets. I have the fastest time in Submachine Gun Division, giving me 100 match points. The stage is 2 strings. On this first string, these type of fast swinging moving targets are one of the few places where I feel full auto is actually useful in a match environment. This stage has a lot of paper targets to memorize. I do believe I actually engaged all of them, but apparently threading the needle too tight on one of these, I ended up with a unhit target and the penalties at the end. This stage is a good example of seeing how well the combination of buffer system and muzzle brake control the muzzle climb. Getting a penalty on a short stage like this with match points percentage-based scoring is much more penalizing than in a total time format. I'm 4th with 52.66% of the winner's score. There are 4 steel targets to engage from each position. The green strobe you see going off there is a no-shoot target adjacent to the target I was supposed to shoot. I do get all the required hits, but I do have a no-shoot penalty there. This is a circumstance where I would not want to shoot on full auto, and in reality would definitely not want to shoot on full auto at that distance with a potential hostage adjacent to a shoot target. But using guns outside of their comfort zone is part of these match formats. I am wearing the IC-13 invert bandolier, set up to carry 3 33-round Glock magazines, and I have a Kydex pouch on my belt to carry 2 more. It was quite common for me to go through at least 3 magazines in every one of these stages. Moving through this area, there's a total of 9 paper targets. Take the ones I can on the move. There's going to be 2 more a little bit further out that I'm going to want to fully stop to engage here. And then 3 down low by the car that I kind of have to shoot through this opening with the door removed on the other side.
If you're finished.
I'm 3rd in Submachine Gun Division on this stage with 92.18% of the winner's score. In the end, I'm 2nd out of 5 shooters in Submachine Gun Division with 92.32% of the winner's score. Overall, I'm 30th out of 80 shooters with 64.28% of the winner's score. I think the overall results do a good job of showing that full auto is generally not an advantage in the match environment. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of in-depth action competition shooting match analysis, please come back for more. And always remember, the Second Amendment is for everyone.